This message is for young white folk, young white males and females. You all are the future. And you all are blessed to have been put far enough away from the civil rights era, Jim Crow, slavery, where your minds have evolved. And the large majority of you all are extremely progressive. Many of you all are the first generation of not continuing the cycle and curse of racism and bigotry that many of you may have grown up in your household. Or many of you all are exploring the fact that even though it was not overtly racist, your household, you still realize there were some microaggressions or some subconscious beliefs about people of color that you had to challenge. And for that, I commend you. So, a lot of times I get pushback on my social media asking, why do I keep teaching about things that happened in the past? For various reasons. One is because we see that the present administration has already started removing many artifacts out of the African American Museum of History and Culture in Washington, D.C. Why? Because he thinks, and so many others unfortunately think, that if you remove artifacts, that you will remove history. And the artifacts that they are removing are the ones that show the ugliness of racism that plagued America from the civil rights era on down. And so it is vitally important to you young people, you young white people particularly, that you are the new generation. Make it up in your mind that you are not going to be like your grandparents or your great-grandparents. Hell, even like some of your parents. And again, even if you yourself don't think you're prejudiced or racist, we all have to take a righteous judgment of ourselves and question and say, okay, do I have any beliefs or stereotypes about black people that are contrary to who they really are? And so I want to ask you, have you ever wondered why people keep talking about racism in history, right? It's not to make anybody feel bad. It's not about blame. It's about awareness, you all. We live in a time, and this administration is trying to erase everything. Oh yeah, it may start with blacks now. Then where will it end? Control is control. And that is what this administration and many racist white folk in this country want. So, because if you don't know what was done to black Americans in this country, how will you ever make sure you don't repeat it, y'all? You got to know how they were locked out, pushed down, lied to, and treated like less. You won't recognize the patterns when they show back up. So you gotta know, right? You have to know. It's like, how do you know when you're sick? You have symptoms. So when the symptoms start, you know instantly, yo, this is a sign of a headache or this is a sign of allergies. I need to take something to prevent it from coming full blown. Same with prejudice and racism and bigotry in America. This is why it is vitally important to be taught. This is why Project 2025 does not want to teach it in schools. They're saying that you all are so frail that you can't handle the truth. The reality is you young people today are strong. You're just not informed. So, we need you to see the unfair school systems or the neighborhoods left to crumble. Or you need to see the way black people still get judged by our skin color before our character. This is history. It's not just in books. It's in your world, y'all. And if you care about doing better and building better and being better, then you gotta know where we've been. Not to carry shame, but to carry truth. That is how you break the cycle, y'all. We're counting on you. Listen, I'm 54. Lord willing and the creek don't rise, as mom and them used to say, I have another, 30 years on this earth. But it's up to you all. So you can teach your generation, your children to come, never to repeat this cycle, ever again. So young people, this is why I teach what I teach. This is why, young white folk, it is up to you to do the work, to break the generational curses, and to lay a pattern of truth and justice.